Look what Mojo's bought.
Guys, welcome to our sweet home life. We are cooking a meal today with some great collards. And Glenda, she's the collard cooker. I'm more her helper on this. But we got a couple of large bags. See it over here? I bought these collards on sale, and I said, I believe I'll cook a bunch of collards and have them ready to go. So we've got, we put our washed our collards. These are pre-chopped collards. Washed them up and rinsed them off, of course. And then we put them in our pots, and they were up to here when we started, at the top of the pots. And we put how much water, Glenn? Just
about halfway full, because the collards will make water, so
yeah,
you don't want too much water. So fill your pot up, maybe you see how much water's in there now, about a quarter away, and then start cooking. Now this one has a little bit more water, but not over a half a pot, because they'll cook down and they'll make water. And then I added about 2 tablespoons of bacon grease.
Let me show you this bacon grease.
We save our bacon grease and put it in the freezer.
A lot of people save bacon grease in a microwave, in a ice tray, but here's what we got here. We keep it in the fridge, guys, and it stays nice and fresh. Keeps it in a sealed tight container. And there's what you got. So you just, when you get through with your bacon, cooking your bacon, make sure it's good and done, and put your drippings in there, and then you save it. So we've got about 2 tablespoons in there each, Glenda.
That's correct. And then I'll add a little bit of sugar, and then I'll add some salt.
I don't know if they can see it, or the lighting is not real good in here today, but yeah, it'll all cook down, guys. It needs to get soft and real flavorful. The flavor kind of comes out in it.
Well, they've already been cooking a little bit. Let me go ahead and add a little bit of sugar.
Okay, Glenn, I'll hold the camera.
You hold the camera on the pot while I get the sugar.
All right, guys, we're going to have enough for everybody on this. Okay, let me see.
Okay, I got a half a cup, so I'm going to add about half there.
Yeah. I would say that's a little less than the half cup she started with. That's probably a good 2-3 tablespoons each.
And he's right, because that little scoop is a half a cup if it's full. And so I had about a quarter of a cup.
Yeah, it was about a quarter. About 1/8 of a cup so far. And you know, you can adjust that sugar content. You know, when they get done, if it's not enough sugar, put a little more sugar in there.
And then I'm going to add some salt.
And some people that cut down on the tartness of these things will add vinegar.
Well, I've found that sugar and salt works.
Yeah, it generally
and some people put baking soda, but I don't.
Oh, baking soda, that's another thing. Baking soda.
But I found that sugar and the bacon grease and the salt work really well.
We love them. Anyway, we'll keep on cooking them. And when how long you gonna cook these, Glenn? How long we need to cook them?
I don't know. Just when I think they're done, let me get a fork out and see how they are doing.
So we'll taste of them, and a lot of it, they get tender as they get done, guys.
They do. These have been on about 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes?
Yeah.
It doesn't take these things too long to cook if they're fresh, you know.
They need to cook a little bit longer, and they need some more salt.
And the flavor comes on out in them as you cook them, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm, it does.
I tell you what we like with this. Of course, in the pot back there is we're cooking some potatoes, and we're going to make mashed potatoes. Because we're also cooking the meatloaf today, guy, with them. But that'll be in another video. But yeah, what you have here with these things, if you'll cook some cornbread, ooh-wee. That's some good stuff, guys. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll get back to you guys. Okay, guys, I had to turn it down a little bit. It's like 311, and I went ahead and put the tomato paste topping on it, and then we're going to put it back in the oven, let that brown up real nice. Probably be out of here in 15-20 minutes. Okay. But not taking quite as long as what I thought. And there's our collards. I had to put a little more sugar and a little more bacon grease in there. Let them cook. And they've been on for about the same length of time as our meatloaf has. So that's like 40 minutes. All right, guys, I'm coming out with the meatloaf. It's 3:25. It's been right at an hour.
Ooh, look at that.
So what I did when I had it out and I put the top on there, at about 3:10, I put this top on it, and I drained that excess oil off of it, some of it anyway. So you want to drain that off there where it won't be all saturated in the oil. And that's our meatloaf for today. We'll cut it in a minute, guys.
And there's our wonderful collards and our mashed potatoes. You can check out the other videos on our collards and our mashed potatoes.
We have recipes on everything we've cooked today, and even have a recipe on cornbread, guys.
Okay, the collards are done, so we're gonna let Mojo taste them.
We cooked these collards for an hour. We adjusted our seasonings. We put a little more, about another tablespoon of bacon grease in both things. We combined those after they cooked down. I put another tablespoon of sugar in them. So let's taste these wonderful collards, guys. I think with a little more salt. Oh, let's eat, guys. I'm ready to eat now. See those things? By the way, I want to show you something else. Real quickly. Quick. That right there is known as pot liquor. You take your cornbread and you put it in there. And that is a southern delicacy, guys. And guys, that is some good stuff right there. But I wish you were with us today where you could taste this delicious food. So come and join us. We'll be right here at Our Sweet Home Live. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and commenting on our videos. If this is what you like, if you want to see more of it, we've got more recipes for you. Bye.
And let us know what your favorite recipe is and what you would like for us to cook.
We've got a lot of recipes in our repertoire we're going to try.
Bye.